What is up, you guys? What is going on? Today, we're going to do a little interview. We're going to have a little conversation. We're going to get some good information and some good tips for artists out there that are trying to expand their music and they're trying to get more outreach and just want to get more listeners on their music. So I have a special guest here. You guys aren't going to believe who it is. Very special guest. Someone who knows everything there is about music and everything there is to know about everything. Can you guess who it is? Can you guess who it is? Its name is Sol. Yeah, that's the name, Sol. So, we're going to ask some very good questions and see what she has to say about the music industry. Hey, Sol. 1 second. Hey, how's it going? I'm here with my viewers here on all my social media platforms. Hi, guys. And we all have a question for you. We all want to know, what can an artist do? For example, me as a rapper, or anyone who's trying to expand their music reach and maybe even get more money from their music. How does someone start? You have all the gear, you have everything you need, but how does an artist market their music properly in order to start getting more streams, start making money from their music? Where does an artist begin? And what is a foolproof recipe that someone could follow?
That's a great question, and I'm sure a lot of aspiring artists have the same one. One of the first steps is definitely building a strong online presence. That means being active on social media platforms, sharing behind-the-scenes content, and engaging with your audience. It's also really important to get your music on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and so on, and using tools like DistroKid or TuneCore to distribute your tracks. Collaborations with other artists can also help you reach new audiences, and running ads on platforms like Instagram and Facebook can definitely boost your visibility. It's all about consistency and connecting with your fans.
I like that. Now, what would be a good way for you to connect with your fans on a deeper level?
One of the best ways is to share personal stories and behind-the-scenes content that really shows who you are as an artist and as a person. Doing live streams, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, can also create a really personal connection because fans can interact with you in real time. And just responding to comments and messages and showing appreciation for their support can really help build that deeper bond.
Interesting. So, how much should an artist post? Like, how much music should an artist put out if they're trying to scale, if they're trying to get more streams like some of the top artists?
Consistency is definitely key. A lot of artists find success by releasing singles pretty regularly, like maybe every 4 to 6 weeks. That way you keep your audience engaged and always have something new for them to look forward to. It also helps with the algorithms on streaming platforms because you're consistently showing up. And in between releases, you can share snippets, teasers, and other content to keep your fans excited for what's coming next.
So how would you prepare for the promotion of your music?
A good approach is to plan your promotion strategy well in advance before you even release the music. You can create a content calendar with teasers, behind-the-scenes footage, and countdowns to the release date. Reaching out to blogs, playlists, and influencers who can help amplify your release is also really helpful. And definitely use your email list if you have one, and let your followers know what's coming. All of that combined can really help build momentum.
That's awesome. My next question, you kind of already answered it a little bit, but my next question is, what's better? Is it better to post singles or is it better to post an album? What do you think?
it can really depend on your goals, but a lot of artists these days find that releasing singles more frequently helps them stay relevant and keep their audience engaged. Each single is kind of like its own event, and it gives you multiple opportunities to promote your music and get on playlists. Albums are amazing for storytelling and for giving your fans a full body of work, but if you're looking to grow quickly, singles can definitely help keep that momentum going.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
I'm glad you found that helpful. It's definitely an exciting journey, and with a little bit of strategy and consistency, you can really see your audience grow. If you ever need more tips or want to dive deeper into anything, just let me know.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what's better to post your music on? Is it DistroKid or TuneCore? I personally use TuneCore to distribute my music, but is there a huge difference between the two?
They both have their strengths. DistroKid is really popular because it lets you upload unlimited songs for a single yearly fee, which can be great if you're releasing music often. TuneCore, on the other hand, has a pay-per-release model, but it's known for offering detailed reports and a few extra features like publishing administration. So it kind of depends on what works best for your release schedule and what kind of features you're looking for.
If there's one tip that you could give to an upcoming artist, one that stands above all of the other things when it comes to being an artist, what would that one thing be? What's the one thing that could make an artist get more streams, such that by doing so, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary?
I would say the one thing that stands above all else is authenticity. When you're true to yourself and you create music that genuinely reflects who you are and what you believe in, it resonates so much more deeply with your audience. It helps you build a loyal fan base that really connects with you and your music. So just keep it real and everything else kind of falls into place.
I like that because you're number one, you're being yourself. So you're not putting on this mask, that heavy weight of constantly keeping up this expectation for people. So being yourself and letting like-minded people find you sounds like a really cool idea, because that stress of constantly trying to fake it until you make it, I'm sure has a lot of pressure on people.
Absolutely, it really does. And when you're genuine, it also makes the whole journey a lot more enjoyable because you're connecting with people who truly appreciate you for who you are. It takes off that pressure of having to maintain an image, and it lets you focus on what you love, which is creating music. So it really is a win-win.
Yeah, it makes me excited. It makes me just, every time I think of stuff like that, I just think of Gary Vee. He's one of the biggest influences that I've had with my music and just my lifestyle, just trying to be more positive and just stop giving a fuck about what people think, because I feel like that's what a lot of artists and a lot of people in general struggle with. They struggle with actually not caring about what people think. But I mean, it's natural to us. It's natural for us to care what people think, but it's just getting over that hump and that insecurity of being vulnerable and opening your true self to the public.
Absolutely, and Gary Vee is such a great example of that mindset. It's definitely normal to care what people think, but once you let go of that fear and you start embracing your true self, it can be so freeing and empowering, and people really do connect with that authenticity. So it's awesome that you're embracing that mindset. It's definitely a game changer.
Well, thank you so much. You've been a huge help, and I'm sure all of our followers here really appreciate it too. All of the artists on here, even the entrepreneurs, and just even people that are just living their life. I feel like the biggest takeaway from this video is just be yourself. Just be yourself, no matter what you're doing. This video is mainly for artists, but anyone who's watching this video, just be yourself, be authentic, because at the end of the day, everyone's focused on themselves. Everyone is egocentric, everyone is just as anxious as you are thinking about other people. So I think that's the biggest takeaway.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's such a powerful message and definitely something everyone can take to heart. I'm really glad we got to chat about all of this, and I hope it inspires everyone watching to just embrace who they are and keep doing what they love. Thanks for having me on and sharing this conversation with everyone.
Awesome, thank you. And to all of you guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And I hope you share it with someone who needs to hear it. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, giving people tips, giving people insight, and yeah, I hope if you like this video, just subscribe to my channel, share this with anyone you think that needs to hear it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Luck out.